we're going to Le Castellet, the first race of the ELMS, and I will present you the track. It's located in France, in the south of France, in a beautiful area. The weather is usually good, and I really enjoy going there because you're close to the sea and you actually are in a very beautiful scenario. That's the track map, which is actually a very narrow track in terms of how it's designed, but it's very large. It's the track where we have the most space. It's 5.770 kilometers, and the track offers 167 possibility of variation, and the shortest is 826 meters, which I wasn't aware of, because they have so many different chicanes or loop you can take that you can really try and have either a high-speed version, a slow-speed version, and it's very interesting for teams to go testing there. And also it's worth to mention that there is a lot of runoff area. You can see those blue and red paints which are supposed to slow down the cars. And basically it means that as a driver, if you make a mistake, you can actually recover from it, run wide and come back on track. So it is a very good track to test, and then some drivers like it, some drivers don't, but it's a different than the Monaco track in the city, let's say. There's 13 corners, mostly low speed, but also a few high speed, which we can come back to later. The track opened in 1970, and the Mistral straight on the back was 1.8 kilometers long, which is actually very long to stay flat out. Favorite spot, I really enjoy Sector 1, and I think that's a strange one because actually that's normally not what people say, but it's quite technical and a different way of driving. And then the fast corner of Signes T9 and 1011 and Le Bosset, which are two very high-speed corners, and with those aerodynamic cars is really enjoyable. Weather and performance, as I said, south of France, so the weather is usually good. This track is known for front left tire failure because you put a lot of load on it, so it's quite gonna be something we're gonna need to be careful on and to keep watching as a team, and it was quite constant last year that people blew front left tire, so keep an eye out. Pit stops. Pit lane is very narrow, and pit lane is big, but there is a lot of things we cannot use. The pit lane itself is narrow and downhill, which can cause some problem if you're in the downhill box because the car is rolling. The track most challenging point, I would say, T9 Signes and T10-11, which are two high-speed corners, because you really have to commit as a driver, and you always pay your mistakes there. And we're done, so we look forward to see you on Paul Ricard and hopefully bring a trophy.